rolls around, it's going to sound terrible. That'll be fine. Yeah, should have put facing that way. It pick up the crowd effects anyway, so it should be fine. It's not directional. Yeah, that should be good. Just have a listen when we're talking. If it sounds a bit out, then you can just adjust it. At least we got chairs. Yeah. Yeah, what city they didn't give us? Depends. You gotta ask. Like, it depends. Sometimes they get them ready for you, sometimes they don't. Should. Alright. Hey, how are you?
They give you the team sheet, or you just find it online?
It will be online now. I did get from Equalizer give me some. Yes, so I've got it.
Our silver sponsors, Villawood, Bar Solar and Retailing. Our bronze sponsors, INC, Optus, Revive Lab, Inertia, Jack's Burgers, Hayata Construction, and New Balance, Belgravia Power. We'd also like to acknowledge our player sponsors for the NPL men's team for season 2025. John Hall, sponsored by Retail Inc. Lewis Pillow, sponsored by Inertia Health. Darren Stokes, sponsored by PABC. John Paul Mbembe, sponsored by Syrian Capital. Daniel Bradassan, sponsored by Chemist Warehouse. Jared Abatu, sponsored by Premium Home Care Services. Matthew Dorber, sponsored by Brokerage and Co. Nicholas Bucco, sponsored by West Development Group. Bruce Canal, sponsored by Hayata Construction. Nicholas Francesi, sponsored by Rustic Kitchen. Gideon Capiti, sponsored by Garces Argentine Restaurant. Peter Across, sponsored by Adelaide Wealth Management. Isaac Martini, sponsored by X Asset Partners. Yuki Catano, sponsored by Adam Sand and Metal. Fergus Rich, sponsored by Radio Italiana. Juan Gutierrez, sponsored by Limonta. Luis Lori Lafanzio, sponsored by Vespa Catering. Luca Ullman, sponsored by Guardian. W. Baldino, sponsored by 13 Commercial. George Zacharias, sponsored by Marco Polo Food. Oliver Weston, sponsored by Pacific Real Estate. Fraser Nisbet, sponsored by Pepino's Italian Street Food. Patrick Caraccia, sponsored by Mint Electrical Services.
It's a thing that a lot of
Retailing, our bronze sponsors.
Each desk, so maybe something worth maybe letting them know or having it on file for them.
INC, Optus, Revive Lab, Inertia, Jack's Burgers, Hayata Construction, and New Balance, Belgravia Power. We would also like to acknowledge our WNPL women's team for season 2025. Abby Lucas, sponsored by Guardian Temporary Fencing. Amelia Kayaka, sponsored by American Motors. Jessica Signorello, sponsored by Scousy Produce. Alice McCauley, sponsored by Chemist Warehouse. Valeria Forbes, sponsored by Masterplan. Alana Usino, sponsored by Rita Slivinet. Ali Atkins, sponsored by Limonta. Sandy Lindstedt, sponsored by Mario Colagello. Sophie Lazinski, sponsored by Parkview Day Surgery. Christy Peacock, sponsored by WRP Legal. Bianca Gray, sponsored by G Transport. O'Sullivan, sponsored by Hayata Construction. Isabel Powell, sponsored by SKO Media. Michaela Vidmar, sponsored by TMK Engineering. Sara Di Stefano, sponsored by Cafe di Roma. Florence Russell, sponsored by The Founders. Merve Pasu, sponsored by Adelaide Eye and Laser Centre. Natalie Francis, sponsored by Edge Stock. Blessing Akalu, sponsored by Stacks Burgers. Ellie Todd, sponsored by Vitellis Homes. Kate Seaton, sponsored by Red Fox. Yasmina Kusumovic, sponsored by Medi Health.
Alright, check that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Football South Australia and Adelaide City welcome you to Adelaide City Park for round 4 of the Apex Steel Women's National Premier League SA. Tonight's match is between Adelaide City and Football SA State Squad, scheduled to begin at 6:15. Spectators must never use violence in any form towards another person, including fellow spectators, players or match team officials, including coaches. Any person who does not comply with the spectator's code of behaviour or who otherwise causes a disturbance may be evicted from the venue and may be banned from attending future matches.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Football SA. Number 1, Mary Galtier. Number 4, Marley Donsberg. Number 5, Lily Barber and captain. Number 7, Stella Dracopoulos.
Hey.
Number 8, Stella Resurrect. Number 9, Grayson Blishek. Number 10, Nicola Francis. Number 11, Piper Costro. Number 15, Elena Viga. Number 22, Lucy Wick. Number 37, Alicia Gray. And on the bench, number 3, Nicola Holcroft. Number 14, Annalise Simpson. Number 20, Bellamy Touche. Number 24, Kimmy Van Rensburg. Number 28, Poppy Clark. And number 99, Mia Stromboli. And for Adelaide City, number 1, Abby Lucas. Number 4, Jessica Signorello. Number 5, Alice McCauley. Number 7, Valeria Ford. Number 10, Alison Atkins. Number 13, Sophie Lewinsky. Number 15, and captain Bianca Gray. Number 16, Vicky Juma. Number 17, Brooke Gilchrist. Number 24, Florence Russell. Number 33, Kate Simpson. And on the bench, number 14, Chrissy Zikos. Number 19, Ciara O'Sullivan. Number 20, Isabel Powell. Number 22, Sarah DiStefano. Number 32, Ali Todd. And number 77, Yasmina Sasimovic.
He's got 2 games to do. At least this is no problem.
They're not even out yet. It's when they came to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field of play Adelaide City and Football SA as they make their way onto the field.
Adelaide City Park, the host of the Apex Steel WNPL in South Australia, as we get ready to kick off for Friday night football action. Adelaide City taking on Football SA NTC ahead of a double header. Just a delayed start to kick off, just to late. Adelaide City taking their time getting out of the change rooms as they get ready for this fixture down here as the sun is shining over Oakton after what was a very cold and felt like a winter's day in South Australia. But it's all about to heat up here in Oakton. A double header with Adelaide City men taking on Marlborough Jets later today. But right now, it's Adelaide City, WNPL, currently 5th place, taking on 2nd place, Football SA NTC. As they make their way, headed by the captain, Bianca Gray for Adelaide City. Her first start since round 1 after returning from an injury. They'll be very happy to welcome her back into the squad. Played 7 minutes in their last fixture 2 weeks ago. Both these sides having a bye last week due to the WNPL and WSL Cup kicking off. But we return after a week off for round 4 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA. NTC undefeated so far this season. 2 wins and a draw. Adelaide City, on the other hand, 1 apiece for wins, draws and losses. But both these sides have two things in common. They played against 2 out of the 3 are identical. Both coming up against Bacala and Adelaide Comets. And their fixture against Adelaide Comets both ended in draws. A 2-2 draw for Adelaide City in the last round. And previous to that, Adelaide Comets had a 3-3 draw against NTC. And referees for today, Mon Bahadur Kadka. His assistant referees, Bede Nizagi Mana and Stephen Michael. Apologise if I didn't get those 100% correct. We're about to get underway down here tonight. Big game, big 3 points on the line, especially for Adelaide City. Just to get those extra points, we'll put them in the exact same space as NTC, who are currently on 7 points as well. Only another fixture happening tonight in the Apex Steel WNPL, and that's West Adelaide and the Adelaide Comets. And that result there, West Adelaide currently sitting on top. So if they do drop points down there tonight and NTC get the points down here, they could move into top spot. So we're about to get ready for kickoff. Adelaide City kicking it all off down here tonight to kick off this double header for the Adelaide City home teams at Adelaide City Park, ready to host 2 big fixtures for Friday night football. Five minutes past the original kickoff time, but we are underway. Adelaide City in their historic black and white strip, kicking to the left of your screens, whilst NTC in their full red strip. An early chance for Adelaide City. Can they produce something here from the get-go? Stopped very quickly from the NTC. Would have been a good start, but not the start that Michele Lastella's side would have wanted to have down here. Away from home. Vega couldn't quite get around Bianca Gray, who's very welcomed back into this side after a short period off for injury. Not great having player like Bianca Gray off for any time. It's Barber. Gray. It's Barber, captain for NTC. Vega tries to find her way through. Stopped very quickly though. Valeria Forbes sends it on. Signorello. And Adelaide City try and break into this game early. Make it their own at home. In their second home fixture of the season. So far, they've managed to get that one win from the one home game. Also was a double header against West Torrens Bacala. Lily Barber makes a run through. Gilchrist plays it out to Seaton. Seaton trying to make a run through, trying to find an opportunity to cross it in. Gets back on it. Can she do something here? It's quickly stopped. NTC now back on it. Signorello Adelaide City only with the one change from last week's starting lineup. Well, not last week's, round 3 starting lineup. That is Bianca Gray coming in. For Deschke. Bianca Gray. Gilchrist. Ali Atkins. City just trying to control it out the back. And the view of the hills in the background. Great backdrop here at Adelaide City Park. It's a good place to come when the weather's kind to you. Especially tonight, looks like it will be. And it was a great ball through to Seaton. It's fighting with Crantis. Will be a corner for the home side. First corner of this game so far. Just can't see it on the screen, but there are a few people in the stands already. Looks like a couple hundred watching this fixture. As it's whipped in. It's cleared out by Dalpiaz. Another opportunity for City. They will win the second corner. It's taken quickly. No time wasted from Adelaide City. Atkins. She can shoot from distance. Couldn't quite control it. Signorello. Sends it into the area again. Dealt with nicely by Mary Dalpiaz. Kickoff against West Adelaide. Adelaide Comets in the WNPL as well. A little bit later on tonight, 8:30 kickoff. So we'll have to wait till 10:30 tonight to find out what tonight's result will mean come the end of round 4. NPLSA can slide into that top position, while Adelaide City can fall into that top 4 place. Everything goes their way this weekend. Finish a lot higher as well, maybe even second, equal second. Seaton. Juma. Seaton. Finds Atkins. Atkins chases back to try and get the ball back for City. Bianca Gray coming over to take the throw in. Both benches have been very vocal in these opening minutes. 7 minutes of play gone so far. Especially from the sidelines, you can hear him clearly through my headset. NTC out with a few players out of contention. 3 regular starters unable to be in the squad. Simic, Nicholas and Carbonese all out at the moment with the under-20 Matildas. Regular starters in the NTC side. Also a few others out as well. Malay and Dewey also under 20 duty, and also in the LA United roster along with Miley Grigg. So a lot of talent come through the NTC. Flow into the LA United side as well, who are having a successful season so far, securing a home final. And we all know, if you follow A-League women for the last few years, it hasn't been the best run for the side. It's well overdue for home final. It's good to see some South Australian flavour in there as well from this league. It's Forbes. Fight for the ball will be the Adelaide City throw. I'm a match day commentator. I didn't introduce myself. Johnny Keko bringing you all the action today. It's unlike me to forget about myself. Atkins. Opening 10 minutes. Still no one on the scoreboard. And the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard that it is for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Atkins back on the ball. City with the free kick. Sun's just setting. It's the second to last Friday of daylight savings. And soon this will be under lights in the coming months. People like myself will be devastated with that news. Football under lights, nothing beats it. They're looking to try and find their way through again, but quickly stop. What a City defence. No time wasted for the throw. Looking for Grayson Lischke. Will go out for another goal kick. Atkins out to Bianca Gray. Bianca Gray again. Makes a run through. She's got Crantis following her as well. TC with the throw. Right in front of the grandstand at Adelaide City Park. Done a great job down here with the facilities. Giving it a little spruce up from last season. Fresh coat of paint. Black and white seats. Also recognising past volunteers of the club as well. Bring a bit of history back to the club. It has so much of it. Signage recognising the titles won at this club. Tonsberg trying to make the race for NTC. Gilchrist back to Atkins. Atkins trying to make her voice heard. McCauley plays it back to Lucas. Stolen by Barber. The NTC captain just chasing her down once again. Tackling on Jessica Signorello. Long ball from Sid. Adelaide City falls to Seaton with the head. Back to Lucas. Nishinsky. Valeria Forbes. Adelaide City try and get forward again. Still no goals on either end. No team yet to make a real impact. Signorello. Adelaide City halfway. Free kick, 16 minutes in. Gilchrist. Atkins. Gilchrist couldn't quite get a foot to it. Despite stretching out. Valeria Forbes out to Seaton, but caught offside in the end. You may be able to see it in the back of the broadcast as well, behind the goals. A Fiat 500 Dolce Vita sitting there. Bit risky having that type of car sitting right behind the goals. All for a reason, though. Here's for a raffle, which be very lucky to drive away in one of those. But they're black and white gala ball. They'll announce our winner. So good to see competition like that running the local clubs here in South Australia. Wouldn't mind commentating from one of those if I did win it. I'll make a bet. If I do win it, I will. If I'll get a ticket first, I'll end up commentating a game in that car, in the Fiat. I need to buy a ticket and win it first to see out that deal. It's Gilchrist, back to Atkins. Stinsky goes back to Lucas. She's got McCauley as well there. It's back up. It's McCauley. It's for options. She's got Bianca Gray. Goes short to Seaton. Makes a run through. Tries to go to give it to Juma. It's Forbes. Can she do something here? Oh. All the power behind it. Mary Dapiez does very well. Gain control of that ball. NTC got to be careful. City lurking. Just looking for that slight mistake to try and make the most of. NTC a very young side as well. Got a couple of very young teenagers 14-year-old Lucy Wicks. And Alicia Gray, only 15 years old as well, born in the same year as each other. Lucy Wicks making her first WNPL debut as well at the age of 14. So great work to make that achievement. It's Russell. Can City do something here again? Juma was lurking. That's NTC on the other end. Sophie Lasinski. Lucas to Atkins. Forbes. Bianca Craig. Back to McCauley. Finds Atkins. Sophie Lasinski. Wisharek. Baker. Baker just trying to fight with the ball. Just kind of gets lost out there. Corley. Both these two sides still unable to get into this squad. Get into this game, sorry, not into this squad. Both these teams on the park definitely got into the squad. They would be playing otherwise. Still sits. Millwall, no one able to break the deadlock just yet. Gilchrist. It's Juma. She finds pathway forward, but pushed out wide in the meantime. Will win the throw-in for Adelaide City. Juma. It's a corner one for Adelaide City. Long players up for the black and white. As the lights come on perfectly in time for this corner. Wow, that's a lot brighter now. A relief on my eyes. Sent in deep. Great off the head. Opportunity. And it's Bianca Gray returning from injury into the starting lineup. And she gets on the score sheet early. Adelaide City taking the lead. And great off the head from Bianca Gray. The first start since round one. And she's now on the score sheet to get her side in the lead just after 20 minutes. And you can hear by the crowd, very happy with the outcome. And as a home side, wouldn't you be too? 1-0 up after 20 minutes or thereabouts. Is NTC going to try and not let Adelaide City hold on to that lead for too long? Well, good timing for that. Lights to come on. Maybe whoever put those lights on can claim the assist for helping out Bianca Gray to see that ball. Get a hit on it perfectly in place to get it into the back of the net. Atkins. Gilchrist. Out to Gray. Bianca Gray, that is. Tried to go short to Seaton, but getting in the way was Alicia Gray. There's two Grays on the park at the moment. Makes my life easy or hard. Whichever way you see it, we'll put it. Atkins. It's back to Macaulay. See, just trying to control this game now. 1-0 up. On the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Also, a big thanks to our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Goal kick for NTC. Atkins plays it back. Juma. Back to Gray. Seaton. Offside. No matter what happened there. Free kick to be taken. NTC sending it long. Cinderello. Atkins finds Gilchrist. Back to Atkins. Back to Macaulay. Great start from Adelaide City so far. Getting on that score sheet Bianca Great. Second start of the season. Out with injury after a little while. Played 7 minutes against the Adelaide Comets, where they drew 2-2 away from home at Ellis Park. Adelaide City have played all their games as double-headers so far this season. And also the first of the double-headers in each occasion. Double-header at Service Offend, head of the West Adelaide Salisbury Inter fixture. And then double-header against Adelaide, with Adelaide City men against Burkella. And also the Adelaide Comets game was a double-header as well, but at Ellis Park. And then tonight, fourth occasion, fourth double-header. So it's like it's their thing, the Adelaide City WNPL side. Lucas got to be careful here. NTC were in numbers. Trying to find their way through. It's Atkins back on the ball. Gilchrist. Gray. Elena Vega. Seaton. Back to Gilchrist. Alicia Gray again. Back on the ball, Alicia Gray. 15 years old. It's Lucy Wicks. Was there as well, but it will be a corner for Adelaide City. They scored from the last corner. Can they do it again? Adelaide City, this is their fourth corner of the game. We'll go straight out for a goal kick. Adelaide City. Disappointed with that opportunity. Rakopoulos. Barber. His first card of the game. To Stella Drakopoulos. Starts to get a little bit cool down here now. Cool breeze coming over Oakton. Jackets being put on the benches as well. First one to be put in the books for this game. Sent in, just over. Too much on it from Valeria. Gray. Like a good touch on it. Now it's NTC trying to make the most of it as they make their way forward. Grantis. Now to Barber. Barber does well to keep it in. Or not. No, it is a throw in. Just went over the line. Hard to see from our angle over here. Far side. You hear the birds chirping at the moment. Bedtime for them. Not quite bedtime for us down here at Adelaide City Park. Not even halfway through the first of two games posted down here tonight. Gray to Seaton. Gray. Seaton. She's making a run through. Juma does well. She gets it. She do something on the end of it. And a great shot in. It's pushed away by Dalpiaz. Very good save as well, but I don't think it would have gone on target though. But look good from this angle, nonetheless. Corner for Adelaide City. Dalpiaz punches it out for another corner. Even the photographer gets a little pass on it as well. Everyone gets a touch. It's whipped in again. Juma's there, gets a head to it. This time, goal kick for NTC. It's good to see some of the NPL men's side strolling in now to support their WNPL team out here tonight. Their kickoff in just over an hour and a half, or just under an hour and a half, sorry. They take on the Modbury Jets, who also stroll in now as well. And he's offside. NTC bench got up for a moment there, but quickly to sit down. Lucas playing it back. It's Macaulay. Nice Macaulay. Be careful there. She was lurking there, Grayson Lishke. Macaulay. Spots Juma. Juma, she had a great opportunity earlier with a shot. Saved by Dalpiaz. Chased by Cosgrove. Lasinski. Hawley. Gawley just checking the time. It's really just waiting for someone to make an impact. Could have been here all day, maybe. She sends it in. Juma. Leaves it for Gilchrist, just outside the box. Not much Dalpiaz had to do in that one. She was in the right place at the right time. Atkins controls it nicely in the centre of the park. Finds Macaulay. Donsberg chasing it down for NTC. Russell. Adelaide City really looking to try and double the lead heading into the halfway mark. Half an hour of play gone in this fixture so far. Still one goal up. NTC yet to try and make an impact just yet on the score sheet. Lucy Wicks. Just a stumble on the ball. Careful. Adelaide City will quickly make the most of it as NTC now get a few good passes together. There's great work by Blishke, Grayson Blishke. Coming up, it's Alicia Gray. 15 years old. Throw in. Born in 2010. It was just a year before I went to my first football match. No, I wasn't, sorry. I was 10 years old, actually. No, wrong year. My mistake. Being a commentator, I should have done my research on myself, maybe. Instead of doing more research on the players. I was in year 10, actually, that year. Yeah, great. Great. It's back to Lucas. Bill Chris. It's Vega. Elena. Chasing her down, getting past Bianca Gray. Will be throw in for the NTC. .31 minutes of play gone so far.
Nicola, get closer. Lucy counter cover. Okay. Because you got no one, you can engage that player, keep her facing backwards. Piper's the balance. Yep. Grayson's good.
Let's see, looking to try and get forward again. Goal kick. Taken long. Atkins gets back on it. Russell. Forbes. Back to Macaulay. Lashinsky pushes up. She's got Seaton there, but couldn't quite get the height on it to get under that ball. So it was flying in. Up here has a long ball. Grayson Blishke does well. Back pass. Falls to Lily Barber. Donsberg. NTC really trying to find that equaliser. Stuma now. Inside the area. Try and win a corner, but straight to the hands of Lucas. Vega, she gets in the area. Try to make an opportunity to get that equaliser for Adelaide City, for NTC, sorry. creep a little bit closer to Adelaide City. 35 minutes of play so far done. Final 10 minutes being played out. Adelaide City will want to try and double their lead if they can. Had some opportunities to try and do so. They've had some good opportunities in the final third. Up he has. Be careful. It's Juma takes the ball off. They've got to be quick. They can make a most of this. She's off a line from distance. She gets a hand to it, but it goes into the back of the net. Well, they've doubled their lead. Maybe it was a commentator's curse, but they've managed to get the second. And what a way of doing it as well. She saw her off a line from a way distance and made the most of it. Diaz did well. I think she got a slight hand to it, but it wasn't enough to take it off this direction in the course of going towards the goal. Now NTC got a bit of work to do heading into this halftime break. Juma again. She spotted that ball earlier that led to that goal. Oh, hungry to get that second. Bianca, great. It's Valeria that got that second goal as well. It's half time here at Adelaide City Park for the Apex Steel NPLSA. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second half very soon. We thank Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia, and the scoreboard on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's currently 2-0 to Adelaide City. I'll be back on the other side with the second half here from Adelaide City Park.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The run's out wide. last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Labasso, a nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Kusasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tavares. He then cuts it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delingus.
Jason Constantopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Crispin Constantopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. He's headed away. Only to Metro Stars though, edge of the box here. Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
What a goal.
Reno, oh wow! Oh my god! That was insane! What a way to equalise!
By Murati, only as far as Mullen. Mullen hits it with the outside of the line. Can you believe it? Mullen with a second outside of the right boot. Mine's going to take it, and he does. And he picks his spot, and he finishes with a bomb. And that's his hat-trick, and the 8th goal for Playford to make it 8.
Costelli beaten to it by Caden. Now finds Anthony Costa, top of the box, goes with his left foot. Anthony Costa gets a second. He's got a brace in the first half, and he's taken Adelaide Croatia into a 2-0 lead at half time, David.
It's a beautiful finish. Just picked his spot out perfectly there, but gosh, Neograd have just left themselves exposed there.
On the back of the announcement at the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
Can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here, again, will allow our average, parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on the team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with Football SA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Can they do something here? Plays out to Panagakos, and it's Panagakos! What an absolute cracker! Alicia Panagakos kicks off the season for Adelaide University.
And it at least keeps the play flowing instead of
Have a shot. It's gone in. Tomley and Bonner and Distos, who we were talking about just a minute ago, has had a very good last 20 minutes just come into the game. It's 1-0 up.
Through to Yamada. Good turn. Needs to find an option. Might even look to go for herself. Nini Yamada! Makes it 3-2 for West Adelaide. 20 minutes left.
Such a quality player to have in this competition. Long shot there by Notridge. It's gone in! Well, it was just a speculative effort by Notridge, and it looked like Elliott never picked it up, and Comets have taken the lead.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away. Or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun. But did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resies, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. It's really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the pre-season.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
make its way through to Nicola despite the deflection. Here's Hazelwood, who does well to control the ball with the head. Hazelwood storming into the area, tries the shot, great save. And that should give Elliott a bit more confidence. He's done really, really well there. That ball was travelling.
Here's Hood. Just needs to finish. Gets it past Murphy. Needs to have some sort of hit. And Murphy manages to backpedal and make the stop.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills, and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place. Join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We've got a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
Welcome back to Adelaide City Park. Apex, still WNPLSA football. Round 4. About to get back underway. Adelaide City 2-0 at half time. We're just about to get back into this second half. Just waiting for NTC to get back into it. Still now iconic NTC. Routine just there as they get ready. Made one substitution, the NTC. Stella Dracopoulos coming off. Annalise Simpson replacing it, returning from injury. See her coming into the squad. NTC make a quick run through. It's Cosgrove fighting out with Signorello. It's just as far as Simpson. Juma just makes a run through. Tries to get around Wicks. Juma. Lucy Wicks. Wisherette. Annalise Simpson to take the throw in. Slight delay of kickoff may mean there may be a little delay in the NPL match coming straight after this. Adelaide City taking on Modbury Jets in the area NPLSA. 4th place Adelaide City taking on a 12th place Modbury Jets. Expect that scoreline to maybe look like this one, but NTC, you weren't expecting them to be this scoreline coming into this fixture. Having scored 12 goals out of the last 3 rounds. Although they have conceded 8 goals in the course of the 3 rounds as well. Without a few of their players. Forbes again, trying to make another impact. Very well done by the captain, Lily Barber. NTC without 3 of their key starters as well. Simic, Nicholas and Cavanese. All away with under 20 duty. The Matildas under 20s. Great representation for South Australia. This side's known for having some Matildas coming out of it, and also League United women as well. Very good production line of players, the NTC. Seaton on a run through, tries to get past Wisherek. Stella Wisherek. Standing behind the ball for NTC. Have to go long. A bit too much on it, unfortunate. The NTC. Tell you what, if you forgot your jumper tonight or a scarf, merch tent, if they got one here, would definitely be highly sought after. Or any venue you're at tonight in South Australia. If you're not at home with whiskey and fire, then you're going to need to rug yourself up. As winter's approaching, you can feel it in the bones. Nothing like some football Friday night action to get you snug and warm. See him come back fighting, trying to make an impact into this game. Definitely not game over for him just yet. It's Wicks. Grantis on ball, searching. Bianca Gray finds Seaton. TC again, want to try and get back in this and finding ways to get forward. That final third. Gotta be careful here. Zabby Lucas. Straight to their hands. Safe hands of Abby Lucas. Doesn't have to do too much in this game so far. Bit of extra light down here now with the second pitch being lit up. Geez, that ball came dangerously close to me. Duties of being commentating local football. Well, to give you the feel of what a game is like from the venue, it'll be right in the action. Sometimes we get hit by balls or showered by rain. Luckily, just the balls tonight. No rain at the moment. Still up. Ball fell straight to his lap. Yeah, coach of the NTC. Atkins. Shinsky. Shinsky will receive a yellow. Booking. Just the second yellow in this fixture so far. Only one to have gotten it prior was Stella Dracopoulos, who's currently been subbed off. We want to try and get a goal at next few moments. They want to try and get back into this game. Corner would do it, just be enough. There's some good attacking opportunities in the second half so far. Been a bit rejuvenated since halftime. Sent in, and it's gone to the back of the net. There we have it. The goal to get them with a slight chance back into this game. NTC. It's from a corner. The second goal of the from a corner in this fixture. From this angle, it's quite hard to try and see exactly who it was that scored. Donsberg off the head. She gets her side back into this game. It's back back to Lucas. Got to be careful. And quick kick out. This game's livened up now. It's open. You feel NTC, they know they're back in this. There's a chance to get back in. They can taste it. All they needed was that extra goal. I could feel it coming in just before that corner. Second time I've said it in this occasion, and a goal has come in the next 30 seconds. I've got the commentator's curse or the football instinct. Well, the goal is definitely liven this game up just a little bit more. Just to give that extra opportunity for NTC to hope to get back into this. At least try and come away with a point. City now definitely don't want to let them find a way back in. And here again, something similar happened last time. NTC in the first half and lost the ball in that same position, with the goalkeeper being just out as far as Abby Lucas was in that instance. They made the most of it to get their second goal. What are the chances that was to happen again, but on the opposite way for the second goal, which in turn becomes the equalizer. No need to say ifs and buts because it was dealt with very quickly. Both teams have had a week off last week with a bye in the WNPL WSL Cup. As here's NTC again. Can they do and get the equaliser? I wanted to try and find it, but the final finish from Piper Cosgrove just wasn't quite enough to make a real impact. This NTC side's come out very hungry for that result. Obviously, 2-0 scoreline heading into the halftime break. It's always dangerous for the side in the lead. Very good turnout here at Adelaide City Park. Spectators getting double the football action heading down here tonight. WNPLSA, Epic still WNPLSA, and the RAA NPLSA. That one's whipped in. Sent deep. Barber. It's Wicks. Sort of fight back to get it from Russell. Does well, but it falls to Atkins. Ali Atkins finds Seaton. Seaton tries to get around Gray. Atkins plays it across to Signorello. Signorello fighting alongside Piper Cosgrove. Will win the throw. Well, it's a throw again. It's time to Juma. Just goes short. Looks like it may have gone close to the corner flag, but it will just be the throw. Lucas. Adelaide City again through Bianca Gray. Good game of football so far to watch for a neutral. Both teams eager to take control, especially in the second half. NTC have come out firing. Pipe across Grove. The path to her was perfect, but just couldn't quite find herself on the end of it. Signorello. Russell, but in the way was Wicks. Juma. Couldn't get there ahead of Alicia Gray. Once again, Juma. She's right in the correct spot, but couldn't quite fall to her. It's Gilchrist in the end. And that final touch sends it out wide. Let's see, looking too eager to try and get back into this, take full control of it. Lucas. Didn't want to make the wrong decision there. It's firing forward for Adelaide City. Signorello finds Juma. Just gone a little bit wide. Seaton inside the area, goes for the shot, but NTC players in the way. Atkins. Back to Forbes. Valeria. Just offside in the end. Barber. Still a lot more time for the outcome to change in this fixture. Adelaide City currently hold the lead, but NTC aren't going to make it easy. They obviously want to try and make the most of it. Undefeated so far in the opening 3 rounds. Velocity today isn't the end of it, as Juma makes her way through. She's got through here. Can she try and finish it off? Garpiaz does well for NTC to prevent Juma from finishing that off. And 25 minutes remaining in this fixture. Adelaide City just holding on to those 3 points at the moment. Those 3 points. They're so important. Galpiaz does well. She gets a fist to it. Gets it out of danger. Adelaide City again are making some great opportunities. Their final third in the last few moments. Well, a win here today, 3 points, will put them equal points alongside NTC and Metro United, but due to goal difference, currently standing at 0. Whatever they do win by here today, Adelaide City will put them in the plus, in the positive. So to jump over NTC, they will need to win by at least 3 goals. Bringing NPLSA's +6 down to +3. Should be simple maths, but it's a bit cold for my brain to be working, especially in the maths department. Can't even pronounce it, to be honest. Well, 13 minutes still to go. 23 minutes still to go, sorry. 13. Did warn you my math was a bit off tonight. Hopefully my math teacher from high school isn't watching. Well, they still remember me from 13 years ago. Chris gets the head on, finds Juma. Through to Seaton. Will be offside. The flag is up. Just took a moment for Bahada Kadkar to blow the whistle. With a call for a second ball. Couldn't have got that more precise if you tried. Definitely couldn't have. So NTC again trying to get back in. Still got some time still to get that equalizer. Donsberg is that scorer for the lone goal of NTC. Juma lurking, try and slither through and get a cheeky little goal for Adelaide City. Grayson Blisky does well. NTC try to find their way through. Great run through. Another one in the corner. They scored from one earlier. 2 goals from corners out of the 3 scored in this fixture so far. Can they make it 3? Russell. Twenty minutes still to go. There will be NTC going back to their bench once again. Well, the captain, Lily Barber, coming off alongside Elena Vega. And they're being both replaced by Holdcroft and Van Rensburg, sorry, for NTC. It's a double substitution. As Kimi Van Rensburg gets on the ball for the NTC. Will be a corner for the NTC, as it has been kickoff as well in another fixture, a national fixture. The Matildas currently 11. Hasn't kicked off just yet, has it? I don't think. Will be kicking off soon. South Korea and the Matildas. Good night for football. A lot of local action, as well as the international action as well. You see some of these players in the national teams. Obviously, we got 5 over with the under-20 Matildas at the moment from the NTC squad. Obviously out of action here tonight. Juma. Seaton. Back to Juma. Gilchrist in the end of it. Again, just the final touch sends it out wide. Just about 17 minutes remaining. Still more than enough time for this scoreline to change. With the fresh legs, be able to do enough for NTC. Well, Adelaide City are going to make their way to the benches as well. Kate Seaton calling it a night. And Todd to replace it. Gilchrist. Todd. Well, you can hear the crowd getting a bit louder now. Grandstand filled up nicely here at Adelaide City Park. The second game not far away between Adelaide City and Modbury Jets in the REA NPLSA. Just 20 minutes away from kickoff. Maybe a little bit delay here. Ooh. Just holding on to Lawrence Russell. A few exchanges of words between Russell and Simpson. Prentice. That's great. Alicia Gray. Two Greys on the same side of the park, not making it easy for myself. Lucas. Signorello. Cosgrove. Can NTC try and make something here? Holdcroft. as well there, Lucas. Moments like that, you don't want to let go of this lead now. NTC able to get one back. Well, as you saw after they got that last goal, just had more opportunities. Confidence level just being lifted. Just under 14 minutes still to play here between these two teams. Both these sides, as I mentioned earlier, have played 2 out of the 3 teams. Oh, not sure what happened there from Lucas. She did trip over. By the looks of it, I'm not sure if she did or not, but the referee's got the card in his hand. This could be from bad to worse, and it is a red card to Abby Lucas. I didn't quite get a good angle of that due to a pole in my way, but well, looks like they have to make a quick substitution. Adelaide City. Well, Abby Lucas has been red carded. So it will be bringing on their backup goalkeeper. Isabel Powell. And Florence Russell, unfortunately, has to make way due to the red card, so they can get the backup goalkeeper in play. Well, she's got to be used straight away. Isabel Powell. Set piece for NTC. Wicharek lining up behind the ball. Straight to the wall. The wall does its job. And the 10 players for Adelaide City now down to 10. Well, as soon as this game's done, I'll be watching that replay, that incident, just to see. Didn't quite catch it straight away. That's what happens when we don't have the beauty of replays, instant replays for us commentators. It's gone by what we see in the moment, so if we do have our eyes off, just like anyone else that's here at the ground, players and referees included. Keep your eyes on the ball at all times. But I'm sure now NTC will want to try and make the most of this, which goes in their favour, having the extra person on the field. Atkins with a quick clearance. You just want to keep it out of any danger. As we head into the final 10 minutes. NTC really trying to dominate that final third now and make an impact. From distance. Howard does well. Just to quickly collect it. I think the question would be if Abby Lucas did dive on the ball, which I think is what the referee would have given the red card for, but hard done in your replays to. I'm really dying to watch it back. See if she did do it intentionally. City going to use this as a moment to regroup. I think NTC as well now. So we just have a stoppage in play. The play gets treated. Well, Mikel Estella really trying to regroup with his side now to try and get back into this game and get the equaliser. Have the extra player on the field. It's a good opportunity to thank our sponsors, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. Well, hopefully the REA is ensuring that fear in the background, because if that gets hit by a car, I think REA are going to be the first people called to fix that up. And they're the best people to call, so I've got them. They've looked after my car very well. It's not a Fiat, but it's a Nissan. Just as precious. Well, that cold is really picking up here in Adelaide City Park. Oakton. Oh, just got a real shiver. Not sure if it's because of the cold or because my co-commentator for the next game just walked into the room. Next game, double header, Adelaide City taking on Marlborough Jets in the REA NPLSA. That's not too far away from kickoff. But also, if you do want to keep the Apex Steel WNPLSA football on the screen tonight, you definitely want to tune into West Adelaide. And the Adelaide Comets kicking off at Kilburn, 8:30 tonight. Jasinski coming off, replaced by Kiara O'Sullivan for Adelaide City. Well, I mean, no substitutions at half-time, but now they've had to be forced to make that one to bring on Isabel Powell, goalkeeper. Unfortunate, Florence Russell was the one to be taken off. You hear the NTC bench very vocal in their directions. Stella Witcherek. Simpson. Holcroft. NTC again, trying to get that confidence back up to get the equaliser. Adelaide City, an experienced side, definitely won't want to try and let go of that lead. They're in a real good position now to hold on to it. If NTC were able to get that equaliser prior to that red card, would have been a different ball game. Bianca Gray's got to chase back here. It's NTC trying to get the equaliser. We'll get the corner instead. Final 5 minutes. Adelaide City Park. Corner for Donsberg, who scored that goal for NTC. Let's give them a slight bit of hope. And can that hope turn into 1 point? Juma with a clearance for Adelaide City. Not too far though, it's still in possession for NTC, the opposing side. Ollie Simpson will be the throw to the home side. This game, we'll have to do a quick weather check because it is getting a bit cold at the moment. Powell. And some vocal fans in the crowd, I believe, for the home side, just making their word heard. Very good turnout for the home side here today as well. Doubleheaders always well received anywhere in South Australia. Double the action to support you on one side. Kept in. Still falls to Alicia Gray. NTC get that final nail to try and put it into Adelaide City and get that point that they ever so want and keep their undefeated run in these early stages of the league and the season to continue on. Clean run of 2 wins and 1 draw. Could be ended here tonight against Adelaide City. Started off the season with a loss and a win and a draw to proceed. Well, it's a bit ironic that they played against 2 out of the 3 sides are identical, and the outcome in both of those games were the same. A draw against the Adelaide Comets for both sides, and also a win over West Torrens McKellar. Another substitution coming on. Touche for NTC. It's Alicia Gray that's calling it a night, the 15-year-old. Well, can they do the unthinkable? NTC, after being 2-0 down, can they make the equaliser? Sent just over. Well, time is running out. I'd say Adelaide City will be very happy if they can see that time run out completely and the score remaining as is. You'd say, despite being 3-0, getting the 3 points today, if they do manage to hold on to this scoreline, it probably won't be the happiest 3 points they've received. And referee back to the books again. I believe that's the 4th card in this occasion. 3rd yellow. And 1 straight red for Abby Lucas. Well, the scoreline 2-1 on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Yeah, big thanks to Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel NPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and REA, proud supporters of football in South Australia. additional time now at the referee's discretion. You'd say there'd be at least 3 minutes, I reckon, for the goal, for the red card, and also a slight injury, as well as the substitutions. Now that I think about it, maybe it's 4 minutes. NTC want to try and make that final mark. Can they do it? Powell gets a hand to it. Still alive for NTC. Just that final touch again. May have had a little bit of time to control it, but they want to try and get that final goal to at least give them that point. Been fighting with an extra person on the park. I can hear myself in the distance somewhere. I don't know where that's come from. Someone wants to claim broadcast. Just realised it was me. Whoops. Just looking at the replay. Well, Bianca Gray just quickly gets it out of any danger. Just slight danger, not too much. Well, feel like there's going to be no time wasted in between these two fixtures. As soon as the women finish up, the men will be lining up, ready to go to kick off the REA NPLSA fixture between Marlborough Jets and Adelaide City. Another 90 minutes for me to talk. You can join me for that as well. How am I going to be talking for another hour and a half? I don't know. At least I've got someone to talk to, not just myself this time around. Simon Jimenez waiting ever so patiently for the second half. Well, it's not second half, second game, sorry. If I can talk by myself for an hour and a half, I'm sure he can talk with me for an hour and a half. Well, NTC still got some time to try and get back in this, but that time you'd say is quickly ticking. We're into the 94th minute. Creeping into the 95th. A shot like that, big goal kick. It's Michaela Stella. Very good kick from him. Not that I'm surprised. Seen him play a charity match in the past, I think, for Western Strikers from memory. Served you right. Just 12 months ago. Can they do something again? NTC really fighting now. You can see they're eager. Well, 95th minute. Referee has given 5 minutes of additional time. Say be very close now to the end. They won't want to waste any opportunity now, NTC, because this could be their very last opportunity. Can they do it here? They will win the free kick. And Adelaide City for a moment thought that was done and dusted, and they jumped off their seats, but just a little bit too soon. Still up, Witcherek. Still on the ground, but back up on her feet. So we get ready for this, what could be the final opportunity for NTC. A set piece. I want to try and make the most of it. Gone from 2-0 down, getting a goal with a bit of hope, and then a red card to Abby Lucas just changed the game. Now NTC looking to get that equaliser. Powell stumbles on the first touch. Just keep it off the line. It looks like she's done all right there. From our angle, it's hard to really tell, but Michaela Stella, who's literally right below us, was wanting to know as well. Just having a chat to his assistant referee at the moment. And he was chatting to the referee, was chatting to his assistant for the goal, and it is. It went over the line. NTC have got the very late equaliser. And that's not a way I thought I would celebrate a goal and call a goal. But NTC, in the very last moment, their last opportunity, have scored that equaliser they've been hoping for. Well, the initial call was play on, but after chatting to his assistant, I say it went over the line. What I called earlier, I couldn't quite tell from my angle, but there's a few opportunities now. Let's go and watch those replays a bit later on. NTC 2-0 up, are going to be able to keep their clean slate moving into this season. No loss to start off 2025. And there you have it. What a game it's been. 2-0 lead to Adelaide City. Gone away with a late equaliser from the NTC. Well, that finishes it all off here tonight at Adelaide City Park. On your matchday commentator, Johnny Kecko. Adelaide City 2, NTC 2. Don't go anywhere. This is the end of the Apex Steel WNPL fixture. And I'll be back with the second game on another stream, so make sure you tune over to that stream to watch Adelaide City take on Modbury Jets in the area NPLSA.
Adelaide City, 2025.